on the elections, I think so portrayal already views are about the ANC, because like the question was, what are your views? Yeah. But the next question is, do you encourage the youth to vote?
My man.
And why?
My man, you know what? This is the why part. In the history of any struggle, it has always been led by young people. South African struggle was led by young people. Steve Biko died at 29, but you still speak about him today. Hector Peterson died very young, 12, but we still speak about him. So at the center of any struggle is young people. And young people need to exercise their democratic right to vote. I understand young people are reluctant to vote because Batibana, we've been voting, people have been voting, there's no change. Yeah, well, the reason why there's no change because you've been voting for the same person over and over again. Yeah, my man, uvotela into eyi-one oko it's like uyangitsheri bane ikule nto ikulahle phinde ikubuhle phinde ikulahle phinde ithi bani uphinde ibuye ithi hayi ngicela i-last chance ngicela i-last chance ngicela last this person won't change man, move on. Yeah, well, so the EFF was formed as the alternative, you understand, from land, and our target market is young people.
Okay, another voting thing. Don't you think that also the reason being how many political parties are there? I think there's too many. Don't you think that also plays a part in people not voting because they're struggling to pick?
It does, but then unfortunately, the system that we live under currently, everyone ufuna president, and everyone ufuna not EFF of it. Any other political party, they want Baba. Yeah, because ACE, why did ACE open a political party? Why? You should have joined the EFF okanye amba join Carl House. Yeah, but no, he wants to be president. Yeah, they're dreaming. It's not going to happen. Yeah, the young people, old people, when I'm in power, they are hallucinating, thinking that he can be a president of the country. It's not going to happen. So people open they start this political party for self-enrichment. There's nothing else. Yeah, and you know what I'm fit. Yeah, Julius might have started the EFF, but he was not the only one who started the EFF. He was a catalyst in forming the in the EFF. You understand it because of his political stature. Yeah, but otherwise, we held consultative meetings before the EFF was formed. You understand? So this political party was not formed by Julius. It's not Julius's. Yeah, but it's for every progressive young black South African who believes that the system that is in place right now is anti-black. You understand? So it was formed by people. Now some may say no, it was formed by disgruntled people. No, there was a need for it. We needed an alternative. Yeah, because the ruling party has abandoned our people. You understand? Now the EFF, we want to be the saviors. I mean, when we take you cleaner. Clean. My man, go be cleaner. Umasipala was here every day. We were forcing them to do the right thing because net is cleaning down. We are by exposed. But you might be doing it in town, you might be doing it in Protestant, but you're not doing it as often in Kaimand. Now, so already we're bringing dignity. Yeah, I mean, my man, if you have problems, you come to us, we go solve it for you. You understand? So we are really going to give Umdomnyama a dignity back. Yeah.
I think there's a question behind scenes.
Question. So, as a repeat of UDM and president for life, and he's a collapse EFF after Malema.
Hey, well, good question. I like that question. It's being asked a lot. You know, when EFF was formed, they said it won't last a year. Yeah, well, and we lasted a year. After a year, they won't go past their first National People's Assembly. They'll eat each other there. We went past that. We're 10 years now. You understand? We were cruising nicely. Baba. We are the only growing political party in South Africa. Because you know what? We see relevant to young people. You understand? Young people want change and they know bana change because of like EFF. And to going to a president for life. Yeah, well, in the EFF, we have what we call the National People's Assembly. You understand? A person who's elected on that National People's Assembly, when they announce him, it becomes the newly elected. You understand? So when they close off the 5 years of their term, they give a political report, and Julius will give a political report, and everyone goes to the ground. There's no commissar Julius Malema, there's no President Julius Malema after that political report. You understand? So we are on the ground. Not even commissar, we're fighter Julius. You understand? Then goes from the floor at Bala. I nominate Julius for the position of president. But Julius, it's very democratic now. Yeah, well.
Sibonile must umdo who stands against the party. Like who Barama Mandisa Mashel. Yeah. So as Asizobona about being dissolved after they stand against the so-called kingmakers and
yeah, but I'm fit, no? In this part of history. Yeah, but I'm fit. You know, mainstream media is lying to our people. Yeah, understand? I mean, to the people who own these things are the ones that do not want to see the EFF because they know the EFF will come for them. Yeah, understand? So, if you go against Julius, then you are gone. There's a CCT, Central Command Team, that sits. You understand? If when the ECCT will meet with Julius there as the president, well, the constitution EFF it kanje na kanje, but but no, the constitution so it's not Julius Malema's show, no. Yeah, well, Floyd makes a very profound statement that the EFF, the idea of the EFF is going to outlive all of us. Yeah, well, even if it's Julius who's there, even if it's Mzuzi or even Floyd, after them there's going to be another person, but the idea will still remain the same. So it was going to outlive all of us. I mean, Julius said at 50 is retiring from politics. Now he's 42. Yeah, but if you're retiring at 50, meaning we land okay, the next MPA. Yeah, well, if we are elected, meaning was running term one and then retire. So I mean, I'll fully about it. Now you are retiring at 50. Then I'll fully about it. Meaning, and you know what's nice about the EFF? We have bright minds in the movement. Yeah, well, there's people who are coming up. There's about Sinawo Tambo. You can see there's about Vuyani Palmer. I think Vuyani is 28. Yeah, well, he's head of the presidency. Yeah, well, so the EFF is grooming people to become leaders of the movement. Yeah, that's why we call. But we have in most cases, solo in the EFF we call each other my leadership. So everyone is a leader in the EFF. So Julius, if next year when the Western Cape decides what happened, is the president, the EFF will predominate me. They understand the Western democratic and all of it. So he positions the EFF and yeah, but it's for the organization.
But the issue president for life. The EFF constitution is not clear about okay. So I don't look over there. For Romalem or for someone else, maybe.
Remember.
It's not clear about, okay, 2 terms, 1 term, or whatever. Unlike the other political parties, which state clearly, well, okay, you can only serve 2 terms, you can only serve 1 term.
Sure. Again, I'm sure Robo will feel it now. In the PPA, again, I'll repeat this. In the PPA, when they announced the person who was won, you understand, it becomes the newly elected president. It's not a continuation. You understand? It's newly elected, meaning you are given another 5 years. No, another 5 years. Well, you may call it that. It's fine, but then you are new, not one president Obuyayo.
So,
you understand? So
you can be new for 20 years.
You can be new for 20 years as long as the ground is Citibana. As long as the ground is Citibana, now I'm electing Julius as president. If Julius wants to stand, I accept. If he doesn't want to stand, I decline the nomination. But if he wants to, then we and you must understand one thing. Ne? Our struggle is still very, very young. The EFF is still at formation stage. You understand? We're still trying to form this organization. You understand? Then therefore, if I'm ayichinje imoto ayilungise imoto ehambayo ilungise imoto neTland.
It's a statement. It says abantu badala keep on voting for the AIDS.
No, serious. Mamela, Mamela, it's not like that. Well, I don't mean it like that. You understand? And another mistake that you're making, and I will ask you nicely not to make that mistake again. Never compare the EFF to the ANC. Totally different. Yeah, well, I mean, our oldest member of parliament is probably what 50, 55. Everyone is young. So already on that we are different to the ANC. That thing is a home of pensioners. That's why they can't even stand the conferences up. You understand? Because and the point that you make, you see in the PAC. The PAC after Usobukwe, it died with him. Because you have this thing of everyone wants to be a president. Yeah, so, my man, those people, if they buy a conference, they'll have 3 conferences, then have 3 presidents, because everyone in the EFF we subscribe through democratic centralism, which means the decision a higher structure is binding to a lower structure. You understand? So this thing. It's not a matter of. I'm saying it again. The guy said he's going to retire at 50. Yeah, so we won't have Julius Malema as president forever. Okay. At some point, who's out deny. But at the moment, personally, my faith, there's no need to change. Yeah, choo for life, baba. That guy must be that guy must be president of the country. For him to, because we must understand, once you remove him as president of the EFF, then we won't have him as president of the country. Yeah, but now in the EFF, we want him to be a president of the country, whether it's 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 terms.
I think Sibonile seriousness EFF in implementing the 7 cardinal pillars through like the recent thing where those people are fired for not. So I think maybe not.
Okay.
They're putting a stamp by the time.
No, man, you are progressive. Yeah, well, you need to vote for the EFF next year. You need to vote. It's not a matter of it's what you need. When as a young person, you need to vote. We go around in tertiary institutions in South Africa. Abantu where people who walk in, abantu apply, they go to itafile EFF. They understand the student command. Young in this community. There's a white lady who makes this statement. She's not going to vote for the team. I think that was before the local election. She's not going to vote for the TA. Yeah. Because they won't do what they say they will do. He's not going to vote for the ANC because she knows that the ANC has been promising since. Yeah. She also says she will not vote for the EFF because the EFF will do what they say they're going to do. Yeah, well, then meaning, okay, well, white people don't want to be equal to us. Yeah, well, they don't fear death, they fear equality. Yeah, they're born out of it.
Let me check. Was he 450 registered political?
Oh,
In South Africa, yeah. There's a lot, fit. Yeah, well,
some research which I have done, it has proven that youth are politically unaware of using the money. So those are the reasons why they do not vote. Yeah. Some of the motivations for not voting.
Sure. And it's understandable. But give the EFF a chance. Yeah, well, give the EFF or do yourself a favor, just go read about the EFF. Gee, just read about it. Yeah, understand? Yeah.
I think the influence on it.
Wow, man, it's a good thing. Serious, you read the I mean, we've gone through the 7 cardinal pillars. Don't you as 30 nicks over nicks? Yeah. Well, I mean, but they speak to a black person.
Yeah.
They speak to people who actually own this land, who do not own the means of production of this land. You understand? But you guys, you look like brilliant young minds. You understand? If we had a caring government or I mean, you go around in townships, you searching for talent. You understand? And then you invest on that thing. That's the reason why you'll see Americans excelling in things, because the government it invests in things. Yeah, well, South African government does not invest in young people. It's each man for himself here. And unfortunately, we are not privileged enough. I understand. So as now as we might have these brilliant ideas, but you cannot implement because you cannot because there's no capital. So read about the EFF and just go through, and if you're interested, one of these days come through and one of my political education sessions, then you will understand these things better. And you will, my man, once you understand the EFF, you will call me and say there is a registration for the vote. Because I'm sure I'll go registered. You don't see. Are you? You guys, no, you guys are progressive. I see fighter. Very important to vote. Very important. You cannot complain about load shedding, but you've never voted.
Yeah.
Complaining? You are complaining to who?
For what?
You've never voted, and it is your democratic right to choose who leads you. Yeah, well, so I hope since you guys are registered to vote, I hope to see you at the polls next year, voting for the EFF, of course.
You've touched a bit on this one. Is 2024 our 1994? By that I mean, is it the end of the ANC?
It is. It is, my man. As again, you don't do this. We are delivering the commander-in-chief to the union buildings. You understand? EFF is one of the youngest political parties. I don't call these Stockfells political parties. These things that Abu East, no Herman Mashaba doing this. Those are Stockfells. You understand? I mean, in the history of political parties, EFF is the only political party to have 1 million members, paid card-carrying members. Now, if we can convert, okay, let me say, if a fighter can bring, let's say I bring 15, each and every fighter bring at least 15 people to vote for the EFF, that means we'll have 15 million voters next year. And the people who are voting in South Africa are 8 million. So that's a total takeover.
Yeah. 8 million?
Huh? Last elections, 2019. Local elections, people who are eligible to vote in South Africa like 16 million, but it's only 8 million who voted. Yeah, and I'm sure now there's more than 20 million people who are eligible to vote now. But I promise you, it's only the EFF that's going to bring more people to go vote. You understand? And my man, we've been winning with ANC voters. Yeah, but with people who have been voting for other political parties. Now what we're doing, we're registering our own. Yeah, we don't need IEC to do this thing for us. We're doing it ourselves. Yeah, well, we are the ones who are registering people every Friday. Young people. Yeah, well.
Now in South Africa, what do you think of the social ills like drugs, alcohol, substance abuse? How do we address that? Because like it's something that especially youth.
Amen. Ebona bangathi sicula iculo liyi-one oko. Kunje it's because the government we have currently does not care. Yeah, I mean mfethu xa kuleleno xa kuyomatshwa bakhupha amapolisa ongazange wabona apha e-Western Cape khona. Hey, sinamapolisa amangaka apha but kukhala igana oko emanenibhek awayi la mapolisa pha. You understand? But once you have, if you have a government with systems as a right in place, you won't have people killing each other in Maninpeg. You won't have people killing each other here in Tal. You must notice this thing. When there's a match, my man, you see police. Can't come up police among South Africa. Kalikane Tal, Aguin Paki one, actually office. You understand? So the system is killing us. So we need the right people in power and who are going to change the system. This is our drugs, this is our gender-based violence, and we must educate our people of it. Yeah, well, where now wrong, you need to educate the next person. Yeah, well, we need to bring the society in a machita that are caring. Yeah, well.
Now, for the question that actually brought you here, is the hope for South Africa?
But man, the only hope for South Africa is the mighty EFF. There is one of it, but it's up to us as young people to make sure that this hope that a call for South Africa, we make sure that it becomes a reality. You understand? And give another person a chance to lead this country and give young people a chance to lead this country. You'll see South Africa will prosper. I mean, I made an example. Thabo Mbeki did. Tried. Yeah, he had his things about HIV and all that, but he tried. Yeah, but, and Ngcwembe must give credit with his skill, and of it. I don't know why people political, but I don't think you're right in your right. So I feel there is hope for South Africa, but only under the EFF government.
EFF is the answer.
Yeah, 2024 is our 1994 match. We're taking over.
Yeah, that's a wrap. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Thank you. Please like, share, comment in the comment section, subscribe. Yeah. Yes, this is Let's Talk, signing out.
Sure.